the afternoon class, when Dr. Watkins asked me to come up with a commemorative speech, the first thing that popped in my mind was my pappy. My pappy was one of the biggest role models and influences of my life so far. I mean, he's someone I look up to, still do. And I lost Pappy about 3 years ago. And I lost him due to a heart attack. And that was one of the toughest things I ever had to go through in my whole life. And I know we've all lost someone, and losing someone, in my opinion, is one of the hardest things to do. And it's the hardest thing to do in life. And as far as Pappy was not only my granddaddy, he was also an amazing friend, someone you can trust. He was also an amazing fan. And as far as my games go, and I've grown up playing sports, so he never missed a game. And he was also a really great role model, like I said before. He was someone you could look up to and a great influence. And he never missed a school activity. Anything I was involved in, baseball game, football game, didn't matter. He was going to be there supporting me. And that means a lot to all those people who play sports or whatever. He never missed a game at all. And I can't tell you the times he would roll up in that blue pickup of his, and he'd sign us out of school, and we'd go hang with him at his house, and just spend quality time with him, just enjoy our time together. And that's the kind of man he was. He's a family man. And as far as our family, we're really close. We're a close-knit family. And when we lost Pappy, that's one of the first in my life and my whole family, as far as the unit. That's the first loss we've experienced. And it was one of the toughest times as far as the family goes. And that closeness and how close we are, that really helped us through it. Because it was one of the toughest times we would probably ever go through. I also have a couple pictures here I'm going to show you. The first one is just of Pappy. He's sitting there, got that model status on, And the second one is of me and Pappy. See that? Yep. Like I said, he was always there for to help you out, even tying your shoes, which apparently I couldn't do. And the last one is us at Christmas. And of course, Christmas is one of the most family-oriented times of the year. And that's when everybody kind of gathers around and spends a lot of time together. And he was always about that. So, in conclusion, Pappy was one of the most important people in my life for a long time. And he still is. I will never forget what he did for me, how much he meant to me, and how much I loved him. And I know there's a special place in heaven for him right now. I know he's watching me give this speech. So I just want to thank you guys for listening. And I'm glad you got to hear a little bit about Pappy. He was, as you can tell, he was an unbelievable man.